Hello, and welcome to A Head Full of Tales. Now, today's story is a very, very old story, and it's about a father and his three sons. Now, the father, he's rich, very, very rich, and he decides to give his sons large amounts of money. So, he divides an equal share to the money, and he gives some to his youngest son, some to the middle son, and some to the oldest son. "Now," he says, "my children, I want you to go out and look after that money. Do what you want with it. And in 10 years' time, I will come back to claim my money. You see if you've got it, let's see what's left. Look after it for me, won't you?" "All right, Dad," the three men said. Now, the youngest, who was very smart and sort of knew about education, went straight to school and he learned and he became very wise and then set up a business and he trebled the money that his father had given him. The middle son, well, he was a bit reckless, and although he meant well, first he had a party and then that led to another party which led to a bit of gambling and then which led to other things in his life. And before the end of the 10 years, well, halfway through, he realised the errors of his ways and he only had half the money left, but decided to do good works and sent most of the money to charity. But the oldest son, well, he took his father's words to heart and knew that he'd be back one day for the money. And he didn't want to risk losing a single penny of it, so he buried it deep, in a hole in the ground. 10 years go by and the father comes back from his journey. "Ah, my sons, have you got my money?" "Ah," said the youngest son, "here you go." And he gave him a big, the money that in front of him, and 10 bags more. "Wow, my boy," said the father, "how clever are you? Look at you with all that gold. Such a clever young man. I knew you'd do well." The middle son came down, head bowed. "Father, I'm sorry. I lost all my money to gambling. Well, half of it anyway. And then I realised that it was doing me no good, so I gave the rest to charity so I couldn't waste it on foolish things like drinking and alcohol and gambling." "Don't worry, my son. You learnt important lessons in life, and that's more important than any gold I could have had. Well done, son. I love you anyway." "So thank you, father," said the middle son, and smiled, for he truly had become an honest man. "Now, my oldest and wisest boy, have you got the gold?" "Yes, father." And he took him to the garden and he dug it up and he put exactly the same amount of gold that his father had seen before, had lent him. Not a penny of it was lost. "Oh," said the father, "you just buried it, did you?" "Oh, yes, sir. I didn't want to lose a single penny." "Oh, my boy, that's not why I gave you the money. While you have opportunities in life to make mistakes or to become wealthy or just to live, that was the point of the gold, to give you a life, not to hide and run away from the world." With that, the father wiped a tear from his eye. "I'm sorry, boy. I didn't realise you didn't understand." I hope you enjoyed the story. And don't forget to subscribe to A Head Full of Tales. Bye-bye.